Monica, you were telling me off camera that you have, how many vinyls did you tell me you had yesterday when we spoke about this?
So I actually just counted. I have 165.
And how many like different sorts of genres do these
Oh,
165 vinyls span?
I have so many. I have mariachi. I
Hmm.
have a lot of solo artists. I have jazz. I have orchestra, classical, a lot of solo artists, a lot of Frank Sinatra, jazz. Yeah, I have a lot. I started collecting vinyls when I moved here. So it's been about 5 years that I've collected 165.
Do you remember the first vinyl that you collected by any chance?
Yes, yes. So the first one I s- started collecting, the first vinyl I got was Amy Winehouse,
Back to
Back to
Black.
Black. This is actually her second album.
Hmm.
I've always been a fan of Amy Winehouse. Actually, my sister and my dad used to listen to her all the time when I was
Hmm.
growing up. And I always loved her since I was younger. I always remember listening to her. And so this was one of the very first vinyls that I got. I love Amy so much. I think she's so iconic and unique. Her voice is so unique. I love the musical aspect of it. So all the instruments are beautiful. I love her. So this was my first one.
Hmm. Is there a specific track on the album that whenever it comes on, it affects you in a very profound way? Or does the
Uh,
whole experience feel very intense in a good way?
I love all of the songs. I have four of her vinyls.
Hmm.
I just wanted to talk about this one because it was the first one that I got. One of the songs that really sticks out to me is Love is a Losing Game. I love that song. Always have loved that song. Very the words are very touching.
They speak to you in a very personal way, in some
Yes,
sense?
a lot of her lyrics, and it's very special because she wrote a lot of her songs. She she played guitar, she was a very talented woman. Rest in peace. But I love her very much. And yes.
Indeed.
This is my pride and joy.
And then you selected, what was it, 15
Yes.
of these vinyls that we will
You
hope to
made it
discuss.
very difficult for me.
I didn't know you had so many. I was so surprised. You were like, Juan Pablo, you have no idea how many I have. No, I did not. What's number two on the curated selection that you've prepared for us?
Yes. Okay, so number two is the Asher Gilberto album.
Hmm.
This is a bossa nova slash jazz album, one of my favorites. I remember when I found this album, I had it on replay for like a week straight. Just every song on replay. It's beautiful. I love the instruments, the violins are so beautiful in this album. She is a Brazilian artist.
Hmm.
A lot of the songs on here, I think about two or three, yeah, are in Portuguese. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
very interesting. But she's so unique. I love her, the style. I think she's iconic.
What is it about the string section that catches your attention so much?
Ah, I have to show you. You have to listen to it.
Hmm.
She's so good. Um, Everything. I love the arrangements and then the way her voice fits with the violins is just beautiful. One of my favorites.
And then once again, is there a specific track that whenever it comes on, it sort of
Oh,
touches you?
this one, I love all of them too. But maybe two. I'll choose two.
Okay.
One of them is How Insensitive. I love that song. And Once I Loved. Very beautiful.
What
Very
is it about
beautiful
those two songs that
They just like the Amy Winehouse, like they just speak to me. The lyrics are very, very powerful.
Mm.
She was a wonderful artist. Yeah, I think it's the lyrics and the musical part of it. So beautiful. The instrument.
do you ever learn some of those songs? I know it's not, mariachi, but just for fun, some of the songs on any of the vinyls that we'll be discussing?
You know
Just
what?
for fun.
I've sang some of them. I've never learned them like on my violin or anything like that. I mean, well, I take that back because there are some that are mariachi songs. So
Mhm.
I've played them before. But like these ones, the non-mariachi songs, I've messed around and like tried singing them like, at karaoke or stuff like that, or just in the car
Mhm.
when I'm home alone. But yeah, it would be interesting to try and learn one on violin. I would love to do that.
And then what's third on our list today?
Third,
Yeah. Hi there.
Edie Gourmet in Love. This album, I love her. This was hard for me because I
Why?
have this vinyl and I also have this one. I'm
Mhm.
sure you've heard this one.
Oh, many times.
Trio Los Panchos.
Mhm.
They're both beautiful. I have many of hers.
Mhm.
But this one, again, I love the strings. The strings always catch my attention.
Mhm.
Yes, so Don Costa, excuse me, he was the arranger and conducted the orchestra. But yes, I love this album. The strings are beautiful. Her voice is amazing in this album.
Do you sing any of her songs with Reyna? Well, the songs that she sung, like on the De Los Panchos album or any of them.
I do Sabor a mí, and I believe what's another one that we do?
You
Piel
do Piel
Canela.
Canela,
We do Piel Canela. Yeah, those are two that we do a lot. Yeah, she's iconic. I love her. But this vinyl, if you haven't listened to it, you have to. It's beautiful. The strings. The strings. It's always the strings.
because you play the strings, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
This next one is my Aida Cuevas one.
Mhm.
This album, oh, here's the front. So she actually signed it. This
What?
I found this though, already signed and everything.
Oh.
Para Don Jose.
Para Don José Guadalupe. Y muy estimada.
I'm gonna say it was for me.
Okay.
Have you ever heard this vinyl?
No, I haven't heard this Aida Cuevas
This
record.
this vinyl is so good. Another one, like no skips.
Mhm.
I've listened to this album on repeat. And the songs really got me through like a difficult time when I was going through a hard time. The
Mhm.
lyrics are very beautiful.
What was it about the album that got you through that difficult time? Was it the lyrics? Did they speak to you?
Yes, the lyrics spoke to me very much. And um,
Of which tracks in particular? Is it the whole thing? Was there one or two or three or
I love Que Buena Suerte
Mhm.
and Quizás Mañana. Those are probably two of my favorites. Have you heard those songs?
Yes. I
Juan
heard Quizá
Gabriel.
Mañana.
So all of these songs are Juan Gabriel songs.
Mhm.
She just sang them, but I love the way she sings them. They're beautiful. The lyrics are very, Very powerful.
What is it
Very
about the
strong.
way that she sings that you enjoy so
She's one
much?
of she's actually one of my favorite artists, like
Mm-hmm.
mariachi artists.
Mm-hmm.
Her voice has always caught my attention. I want to see her. She still performs
Yes, she
and
does.
I love that. I really want to see her live. I would love to see her live. I think her voice is very unique and very ranchera.
Mm-hmm.
I love rancheras. So I picked like the first five are all female
Mm-hmm.
artists, my favorites.
There's
Rocio. She was one of the first mariachi artists that I ever discovered. Like when I started playing mariachi, Rocio was probably one of the first that I discovered.
mm-hmm.
I love her. This has so many of her greatest. La gato bajo la lluvia. Fue un placer conocerte. I love this one. La muerte del palomo. Que el mundo ruede. We play that one. En Reyna. Tarde. Me gustas mucho. I mean, all of them. Jamás me cansaré de ti. She is an icon. I love this album. I chose this one because Rocio has always held a special place in my heart. I've always looked up to her.
Beside the vocal performance, what are the things that you admire and appreciate about Rocio?
All of her songs are so iconic, and a lot of them. One of my favorites is La gato bajo la lluvia. Have you heard that song?
Yes,
One
many
of my
times.
one of my favorites. Makes me cry every time. The Reyna version is so beautiful. Jose did an amazing arrangement. But I've always loved her songs. I feel like also since I've been listening to her the longest, I feel like out of
Mm,
all the female artists, she's always stuck out to me. I did take some notes on
of course,
things. I did my research
I appreciate that.
on some of the vinyls. Now this one, Lucha Villa. I love her. She is also one of my favorites. Actually, we share the same middle name.
Elena.
I just found that out like a week ago. Elena. Yeah. Her name is actually Luz. Luz
Oh,
Elena.
Luz Elena.
But I mean her stage name was always Luchavia. I love Luchavia. I I think she's so unique. Her voice is so unique. I love her tone. And this is also one she sings a lot of the Juan Gabriel songs.
Hmm. He's made 2 appearances today. He
Yes.
was something else, but more so to Lucha. What is it about this album that catches your attention, or what are the things, plural, that you like about this particular
Oh,
record?
the songs, and I just love Lucha Villa so much. And it's been very hard for me to actually come across Lucha Villa vinyls. So I think this is probably the only one I have of her.
I was going to ask.
Yes, so that's why it's also very special to me
Hmm.
because they're very hard to come across. Especially all mariachi vinyls and solo artists have been hard to come across.
Hmm.
Like I haven't found as many of them, but I'm still in the search to find more Lucha Villa. But yes, I love her. Her interpretation, she interprets songs so beautiful. Like I said, she's just so unique. And I feel like I also have looked up to her like Rocio. I've
Hmm.
always looked up to her and her voice and she's one of my inspirations. So yes, this album is very special to me.
Do you ever try to sing like these women? Maybe not in like a way where you're imitating them, but where you try to grab pieces of the way that they interpret or the way that they phrase in your
Yes.
performances.
Yes, I feel like that also I mean, because we listen to their music so much and
Hmm.
we listen to the way they sing things,
Hmm.
and automatically we try and sing like the artist, you know? I
Hmm.
feel like Lucha Vieja has been one of those women for me that I've always tried to sing more like her. And I have a lower tone like her. I sing more of her songs, a lot of the songs that she sings.
Do you sing some of the songs that are on that
This
particular record?
one, no. But I love Me Despertó la Realidad. Have you heard that song?
I haven't.
Rocio also does that one, but the way she sings it, so beautiful. Like I said, I love her tone and her, it's very unique, very, very unique. Also iconic.
Hmm. Of all these mentioned female artists, is she the one that you think you sing like the most?
I would say her and Amalia Mendoza. I also
Okay.
have an Amalia. Actually, I'll bring out that one next.
Okay, let's take a look at.
Yes. This one, I found this vinyl. I mean, I found my vinyls everywhere, but this vinyl I found at a um, vintage shop. So sometimes, I mean, I found vinyls everywhere, the most random places too. But I found this in a vintage shop, and for I think like $5, I just took off the price tag for like $5. And Mariachi Vargas de Tecalitlan.
That's a huge deal.
Yeah,
For $5.
I'm like, nobody knows how amazing this is. I love Amalia Mendoza. I've always loved her so much. This is a great vinyl. I'm on the search to find more though. I only have 2 of hers. But I love this one because Vargas
Hmm.
backs her up and records on this vinyl, so it's very special. Yeah, they both interpret their songs so well. 2 of my favorites. I think out of all the female artists, I try and sing like them the most.
Amalia Mendoza and Lucha Villa.
Lucha Villa. They have similar tones, not exactly the same.
Hmm.
They're obviously very unique in their own ways, but I love both of them. They're just so powerful.
And then what's the track list on this record?
This one has Quédate conmigo, Pa' que me sirve la vida, that's a good one. Llorando nada, no más, I'm sorry. Ansiedad, that's a good one. Ansiedad. Una sola caída, there's so many good ones. One of my favorites is Ansiedad. I love that one.
Mm.
I love it even more that there's a mariachi in the back. I think that's why I chose
That's a
this
bolero.
one
Like
also.
Nat King Cole sung it once.
Yes.
It's one of those songs.
Yes.
It's probably one of the few times you hear it with a mariachi.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I love this one. One of my other babies. And then my Linda Ronstadt. This is an iconic album.
Mm.
Nelson Riddle conducts the orchestra. I love Nelson Riddle so much. Again, the strings, they always catch my attention. But Linda Ronstadt was an American singer. So
Mhm.
all these songs on this vinyl, this record,
Mhm.
are in English. But she's very
Versatile.
yes, very versatile. Her other album, have you heard it? Canciones de mi padre?
1987, yes.
Yes.
Jose and Pedro, his brothers. I think Chuy also recorded on that album.
Yes.
A lot of them recorded on that record. It's a very, very good record. I've heard that on repeat many times.
So me too. I have to find that one. This one is so good. And there's so many songs. I think it's 3 discs, I believe.
Oh.
So I found this one, and then I found another vinyl, but it was only 1 disc of this.
Of the Round the Midnight and his orchestra, Linda Ronstadt.
Yes.
Okay.
So But yes, I love this one. The strings are beautiful. I love Linda Ronstadt. She's amazing. The next one I have is Ella with Nelson again. A lot of these I have are with Nelson Riddle. Yeah. But I'm telling you, it was so hard for me to choose just 15. And I still feel like I have so many more that I want to talk about. But
yes, you do.
but yes, this one is beautiful. I have a lot of Ella. I have a lot of vinyls of her. I think I have her, Frank Sinatra the most out of all my vinyls. Yes. This one, the songs, have you heard The Very Thought of You?
Yes, I
Like
have.
Nat King Cole does that one too. What other? Body and Soul. I love that song. Body and Soul. All of these. Imagination, Sweet and Slow. Yes, I love this one. And it's even better that Nelson conducts the orchestra. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I have another one with
Oh, that's
Nelson
another Ella
Riddle.
Fitzgerald
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yes. So I believe those are all the ones that I chose, my female artists. And now, going on to the men. This one.
El Príncipe de la Canción.
Jose. I was like, I don't care how much this vinyl costs. I need it. And it even says right here, LP rare. I decided to keep that sticker on.
Of course.
But this one also has 3 discs. And it has all of his good songs, all of his
éxitos, as it were.
Yes, all of his éxitos. Gavilano o Paloma, Volcán, Si Alguna Vez. I mean, all of
Lo
them.
Pasado Pasado's on this collection as well, right?
Yes, on the 3rd disc. Almohada, Amar y Querer, Madrecita, that's a good one. I love that song. But yes, I had to get this one. I was like, I can't leave the record store without it. Because actually, when I found this one, I also found a couple other male artists at the time. And I was like, oh, I can't decide. I want to get all of them. But I've always been a fan of Jose. He's one of my favorite male artists. I think he's amazing. And it's even more special that this one has 3 discs and all his éxitos, you know?
Right. What is it about him in particular that you appreciate?
His voice. I love his voice so much. It's amazing. I've always loved him. I feel like also he's just been so iconic in the mariachi world. Everyone. Like his voice is very, it's Jose when you hear him, But yes, he's one of my favorites. I think I have, this is the other one I have.
Si me dejas ahora.
Si me dejas ahora. I love that one. I had to do my honorary vinyls. That was also difficult.
I can imagine.
Then I think I found these 2 vinyls at the same time. Juan Gabriel.
Oh, I remember this. This is 1987, I think. Early. Well.
Yes. Yeah. Very early. This one, so good. Ya lo sé que tú te vas.
I was about to say, this
si
is on
quieres.
those 2 tracks.
Una vez más. All of them, they're so good. I love Juan Gabriel. I think he is one male artist who can sing any type of what's it called, style, and he sounds so good in every style, Yeah, I love him. His voice was also very unique. I feel like he could sing anything and sound good,
And then he was also a tremendous lyricist because he wrote all of these songs. So do the lyrics
Yes.
also move you in a very profound way? The songs on this album in particular.
Yes. The same as Jose Jose. Like all of these songs. Ya lo sé que tú te vas. Si quieres. Es mejor. Un amor. All of them. I I feel like also the more that I've the more that I know about music, the longer that I've been playing
Mhm.
music, we appreciate music so much more and the lyrics too. Like you start to actually like listen to them and understand what he's talking about and like I do my research. I'll listen to a song and really, dissect.
You mentioned just now that as you understand music more, that you start to understand some of these songs more. So, was this an album in particular that grew on you as you began to understand music more and pay more attention to the lyrics?
Yes, yes. Lyrics are so powerful, especially these artists that, they write their own lyrics
Mhm.
and
Interpret them.
exactly they interpret beautifully. And also, as we get older, we go through experiences and
Mhm.
heartbreaks and difficult times. And so I feel like also just growing as a person, we start to relate to more of their lyrics, you know. I love I love Juan Gabriel. Jose Jose too. Two of my favorites. And Javier Solis. This is another one. I I love playing his music.
Mhm.
He's one of my favorites also. This one has all his éxitos. Amor mío, te amaré toda la vida, cuando vuelva a tu lado. Sentencia, that's a good one. Cuando vivas conmigo, that's a good one.
We talked about that one.
Yeah. He is an amazing artist. I love him. I also love playing his songs because all of his arrangements for his songs are very the strings again. I want to
Mhm.
mention that. And also I noticed that they're very you never stop playing. Like there's always violin adornos in all his songs, which I love. Very
Mhm.
violin heavy, but beautiful, beautiful arrangements. And I also don't have a lot of Javier Solis. So this is special to me.
Of course.
But yes, this is another one. And then going into more mariachi, I have about 5 mariachi albums. I have like 4 Vargas. I have a Sol. I
Mhm.
have a Sol de Mexico, but one of the more recent ones.
Mhm.
And I have a Mariachi Los Camperos. I chose this one though because it's a sones album
And you love Sonic.
and I love playing sones. Yes.
Mhm.
So many good ones. I mean, all of them actually. I'm just gonna go ahead and list all of them. But El Cuatro, El Pasajero, Las Abajeñas, Las Indias, El Cihualteco,
Mhm.
El Terrequeteque. So many good ones.
You play all of those, don't you? Or most of them?
Yeah, most of them. Like in Reyna, we play Las Abajeñas, El Terrequeteque, El Relámpago, Las Indias. I love playing El Toro Viejo, El Burro, El Cuatro. I love sones. They're
Mhm.
fun. So this one is a great one. And it's nice that I have some mariachi ones too. This is another conducted by Nelson Riddle.
Mhm.
I have many Frank Sinatra vinyls.
Mm.
So this was a difficult one to just choose one. But I love this one. Also, it's a string quartet, so even more exciting. And a lot of these songs, like Everything Happens to Me,
Mm.
it's easy to remember. It could happen to you, close to you, obviously. That's a great one. But yes, I I love Frank Sinatra, his music, and I love the strings. They're beautiful on this vinyl. I want to like show you all of them so you can understand what I'm talking about.
Right. There's so many of these that I haven't listened to.
Yeah.
So I would love to.
Yeah. He's amazing. I'm sure everyone knows that, but
Mhm.
he's amazing. And there's always so many of his vinyls everywhere. I feel like out of all the artists, I've found many of his. And then this last one is music from Mr. Lucky. So it's actually
A movie
the
soundtrack.
soundtrack from a movie. And Henry Mancini
Mm-hmm.
composes and conducts the orchestra.
He
But
was
this
amazing.
one, I love Henry Mancini. He also wrote the music for like the Pink Panther,
Yes, he did.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I didn't know he did Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes, it's Moon River. Moon River. That's what the soundtrack's called. But he is amazing. I love him. And yeah, I found out about his Pink Panther soundtrack first. I actually have that one too. I found out about that one first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started doing my research, and I was like, I like this guy. He's really good.
Is this particular record very string heavy as well? Like a lot of the other records that you
very
like?
string heavy.
Mm.
If you've noticed, all my records are very. I love the strings. I could say that about all of them actually.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, this one is also very string heavy. The arrangements are beautiful, just like all of them. But yes, I love it too because once I find out about like one album, I'll do my research and then I'm like, oh, I gotta find this one and this one and this one.
You go down a rabbit hole, as it were.
Yes, that's why I have so many right now.
Before we conclude, Monica, what do you want your 166th, your next vinyl to be if you could choose one?
Oh, there are so many. It's hard to choose just one. But I've had this record on replay for like the past week. It's called, I believe, The Magic World of Gordon Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
I love Gordon Jenkins. He is also conducts an orchestra. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But it's all vocals. So it's like a choir.
Oh, it's like a choir.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's beautiful. All voices. And that's the next one. I'm on a mission to find that one.
Of course.